And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Okoro. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. There's the triple. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And the pass to Sexton. That one wide left.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Here's Okoro after the basket by Los Angeles. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Kevin Love.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5 stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. And Malik Monk is going to pick. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And Sexton drops them both. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Oh! You got to be kidding. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
LeBron's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Allen kicks to Sexton. Back to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
one's good. Westbrook.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
It's stolen by Monk, and it's the Lakers on the break. 3 seconds left, and Westbrook throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display, the vertical out of this world.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, brain cramp.
Westbrook's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Sexton for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And then Monk with the dunk.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Here's Rubio. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers leading by 8. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an...
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Okoro. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Sexton dishes to Allen. And another miss by Cleveland. The Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To the paint, Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Rubio. Allen trying to break free. Sinks the triple. Rubio's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Allen kicks to Rubio. There's Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The shot by Monk is no good. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached halftime in this one. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
Lead guard. No. He plays with the heart every night. You know, he plays with that intensity every night. You know, if I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be asleep for a week after every night. I couldn't come out. This guy plays with intensity, Jack, that only you have played with. Jack, you know anyone like that?
Not really, but you hear the sound right here?
What's that? Sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor. Yeah, good job, Kenny.
Okay.
It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night?
You?
AI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence. I like it.
Yeah.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jared Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Outside Westbrook. Rebound Love.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And Cleveland making a change here. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
You know what I admire about Russell Westbrook? Were there weaknesses to his game when he came in? No question about it. But his work habits, his desire to excel and improve have turned those weaknesses into strengths. Truly extraordinary.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's LeBron. Windler with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Westbrook passes to Davis. Fires for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Okoro shot is off. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Step back and squared up.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Back to Allen. From beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Goes up again, and it's Howard laying it in.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
From deep. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Allen.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Got that one up quick. Windler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And stolen by Love. Three-pointer. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
Here's Westbrook. That one's not going to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Left side, Sexton. Here's Rubio. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Right wing. Allen passes to Sexton. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Timeout called the Lakers. Now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
From deep three-point range, misses the three. 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Ooh, offline.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jarrett Allen. Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Cavaliers to start out, and always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Howard in at the center. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by what's left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Elbow shot is on the way. It counts!
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
LeBron outside.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 1. 27 seconds left to win. Seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Howard against Sexton. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. No good from outside. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Passes to Howard. Got it!
But Dwight Howard has got to get such satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
To tie. Missed. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, they didn't go down easy. What was the approach knowing that everyone's giving you their best shot?
We got to take it one game at a time, and we just got to play. You know, we can't go out there and think that we're going to win. You know, we got to go out there and have a will to win and a sense of urgency.
Thanks very much for your time, AD. Congrats. Kevin, time's yours.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.